Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome, welcome in. For those of you that are new, welcome into my channel. For those that are you that are returning, welcome back. I hope all of you are doing fantastic today. The sun is shining outside. I hope it is the same on your end, whether you're entering spring like we are, or if you're entering fall down in the south. So today I'm going to be doing your monthly reading, Sagittarius. Do remember that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It is also timeless, even though I'm doing it for the month of May. Also, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. If you're watching for a loved one, you're welcome to. Or if you're just watching because it's that season, like it is Taurus season right now, you're welcome as well. So that being said, let's get into your reading, Sagittarius. I think we're going to have this one. Just a little reminder, if you're ever interested in any of the decks that I use, I list them down below in the description box. And if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing and putting some thumbs up if you liked it, if thumbs down if you didn't. Please leave a comment. I read them all and try to respond to them as much as I can. Yeah, that all of this stuff really helps out my channel. So let's keep growing this community. It has already been growing rapidly, so I really am grateful and thank you for each and every one of you that have found my channel. Yeah, that little bit of housekeeping out of the way. Gods and spirits, please guide beautiful Sagittarius for their highest and greatest good. What did they need to know for this month of May? I'm hearing joy is everywhere. For those of you that are new, I channel at the same time I do the card readings. So if ever something comes up, maybe it's relevant to you, maybe it's for somebody else. Sometimes it's relevant to the reading, sometimes it's not. But it is a message for someone. All right, so joy is everywhere. Gods and spirits, please guide beautiful Sagittarius for their highest and greatest good. Okay, we have the first one, dreams with Somnia. Okay. This deck, by the way, it is the Gospel of Aradia. So if you're interested, I think they're lovely and they have a lot of beautiful energy in them. Divinity or divinitas. Beautiful. I'm feeling this one as well. Escape or fuga. Fortuna or fortune. And I'm feeling both of them. Okay. We've got pilgrimage. And we also got the unknown. Interesting. Very good. Let's take a look at these cards. Connect with this energy. So what I'm getting so far is that you have been having communication with divinity through dreams. There's something about going into a journey. But I think we're going to have to bring out your tarot cards to find out more about this. Okay, I think these ones. What else do they need to know, gods and spirits? Please guide beautiful Sagittarius for their highest and greatest good. What do they need to know right now for the month of May? I'm getting a song in my head, and it's a very old song that I haven't even thought about in a very long time. It's from an old 80s movie. I think it's Little Monsters. I think The Monsters Under the Bed, something like that, with Fred Savage. You're on the road to nowhere. But I'm also hearing, but it's important that you take it. I think it has to do with this pilgrimage. And I think the nowhere part has to do with this unknown. So let's get more information to figure out what this is about. So we've got the first one is the Nine of Wands. The next one is the Page of Wands. We've got, now this is an extra one in this deck. It's called Chains. This almost feels like a shamanic journey that you need to go on. Okay, what else do they need to know, gods and spirits? What does beautiful Sagittarius need to know for the month of May? We've got death. Some sort of major transformation for sure. We've got the Three of Wands. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. We've got two more. We got the Seven of Cups. We've got another one of these extra cards that has no name. Okay. We need a little bit more. Sagittarius, this one is a little bit of a conundrum. It's not a bad reading, just a little bit difficult to penetrate. Two of Swords, yeah. And this one, the Four of Wands. Okay, let's see. All right. Now the chains here are starting to make a bit more sense, especially with the oracle cards. It almost has the feel of the devil energy. There's something that's tying you down, keeping you in place, and it's something that you feel you have to move away from. To really understand what it is, you definitely have to go on a pilgrimage. You have to go and seek inside of yourself. This pilgrimage is definitely more of a shamanic journey, going within to really understand what it is that has you in this Nine of Swords energy. So there's something in the past, maybe something that you've been suppressing or not remembering, or you do know what it is that is affecting you, that's keeping you tied down. You have to move away from this energy. And it seems to me like you've already started that through your dreams, communicating with divinity through your dreams. So your spirit team has been guiding you and speaking with you while you've been asleep in the most receptive state that you can be in. This is the state that usually part of us travels to the other side, and we're able to speak with our guides, we're able to speak with our ancestors and our family members that are on the other side. Also, divinity of any kind that you usually would speak with. Now, in order to, what I think is affecting the most in your life, what is mostly affected in your life right now because of these quote unquote chains, is your money. So that's what I think that is happening here, is that your money is being affected by something that has hurt you in the past, and you have to sort of go within, do your shadow work in order to deal with it, so that you can change these mindsets that have been constructed due to certain experiences in your life, whether you remember them or not. They're still there influencing you in the background. Whether this is as simple as watching your parents as you were younger struggling with money, you're going to unconsciously pick up these little cues and these little beliefs, and these are the ones that are holding you back currently. I have a feeling, if we really look at these, that there's going to be a liberation happening, but it's a liberation that is subtle at first. It will be relatively small, but encouraging with the Page of Wands. And we just had a blink of light. I very rarely have those while I am reading, and that seems to me like it's calling to attention to something that I'm saying right on that moment. So definitely you are starting to have subtle changes in your life as you're going through this in your dreams, but now you have to move that from the unconscious to the conscious, which is why you have to do the pilgrimage or the shadow work. This in turn will fully complete this transformation in liberating you from these chains. If you'll notice, these chains are only gently draped on this person. So they can come out of this anytime. You just got to realize that they're not actually attached to you in any form. With the Three of Wands, once you've realized this and you're actively doing these changes on the inside in your mind, then you can start projecting into the future what it is that you want and how you want to deal with things. Some of this will be worked through taking a moment to care for yourself, sharing nice moments with others. This is partly to do with energy. By changing your energy first, then you start attracting more positive things into your life. So what I'm seeing here is that by extending happiness to others, you receive back in turn, and this is being blessed by divinity, as you can see here. So that's another way that you can work through and really consciously work out certain things by actively acting as if the transformation has already occurred. You will hear often people say things like fake it till you make it. It is not so much faking it as it is projecting into the future that which you are wanting to manifest. So by projecting that energy forward and putting it out there, you're going to call it back to yourself 10 times fold. With the Seven of Cups, you're currently a little bit confused, probably by some of the messages that you've been getting while you've been asleep. And these, probably you've been having certain ideas, different ideas from what you usually think about when it comes to money and life and how you organize yourself. Okay, I just kicked the death, swept death card aside. That's an interesting thing. Are you resisting the changes? Are you resisting the changes? Is this why you're confused? Because these new ideas are sort of all of a sudden in your mind and you're not sure where they came from and you're dismissing it as much nonsense. Is that what's happening? I think that's why you need to take a moment, or 2 or 5, to really go within and try to figure out that which is unknown to you right now. Going through that door will lead you to answers that will clarify the ideas in your mind, clear the fog, to know what are the steps that you need to take and really get things moving in the right direction. Yeah, definitely with the Two of Swords. Right now you're not seeing it, but I have a feeling that you're about to. Something's going to click in place. And as you can see in this case, usually the Two of Swords is the lady sitting in front of a lake or stream, and she has a blindfold around her eyes and 2 swords crossing, and behind her there is a an island. Well, in this case, the Two of Swords, they are uncrossed, and he has no blindfold. Interesting. That tells me that you are in the process of having that change, because it's coming right underneath the Death card. So there's definitely this transformation that is happening, and I would suggest not to resist it. Look into it further. Try to understand why these are coming up, why all of a sudden there is this change of heart, as it were. Once you do, It'll be fantastic. This is the Four of Wands. It's a different Four of Wands than it usually is. And usually it is a few people crossing this sort of canopy that is held by 4 posts. In this case, there are 4 reeds in the water lining the stones, the paving stones that goes across the water. So essentially you will be able to cross that threshold from this space of lack to one of abundance and fortune. Now, whether this is monetary fortune, you probably will be better off than you were before, because you will be attracting a lot of positivity into your life. But there is definitely abundance that can be found on the other side. So take that leap of faith, like this little green character. Just jump through it. Go across the pond. You're going to see success on the other side. Success that you will want to see. So take that leap, jump across it, shake those chains off so that you can fully complete that change within yourself. Because this is the prize. Happiness, positivity, abundance, love. All of that and more. But you have to change the energy first. It's hard work. That's why they call it shadow work. You have to go within. You really have to dig deep into the unknown to really understand your decisions and your motivations behind such decisions. And understand that sometimes the decisions that we make are based on past things that hold us down. And can wound us sometimes. And it's these chains that you have to take off and escape. Because these are the ones that are holding you down. You want to go through that door. You want to cross to the other side and get this. All right, let's round out this reading with a little bit of advice from Spirit. Okay. All right, gods and spirits, what else does Sagittarius need to know? What advice do they need for this month of May? Please guide them for their highest and greatest good. One more. I am hearing again, there's beauty everywhere. And I think it is relevant because it has to do with that change of energy. If you start seeing the beauty everywhere, you start incorporating that beauty within you through energetic means, of course. But what I mean to say is that it has a shift in your mind where you're not constantly seeing negative things in your life, you're seeing beauty as well. And by focusing sometimes on the beautiful parts of life, you get to change that energy within. All of a sudden, you're no longer bogged down by everything, because there are other things that are going to help pull you out of that. So that is a really nice message from Spirit. Okay, what else do they need to know? Okay, we've got wings of light, becoming something new. Absolutely. There's the change of transformation. This, for some reason, is reminding me of another 80s movie. believe it or not. We're full of 80s references today. Something else. One of the characters says actually this line, or at least what sounds like this line, as he propels himself through a line from one house to the other. So maybe there's a cue there of, you know, tapping into your inner child to find some of the answers and give yourself flight to free yourself. What else do they need to know about some spirits? What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of May? Okay, here we go. Shamanic journey, purpose, attunement, and vision quest. That's right. Vision quest. You must go within. Opening heart, deep connections, water blessings. This is very much going along with the Ace of Cups. Definitely. And we have a couple more. Surprise. Okay, we have achievement, effort plus intention. And we have courage, strength, fierceness, and family. There we go. Like I said, extending love to others to get love yourself. So the Ace of Cups is definitely part of this. It has to be a heart-centered discovery. So definitely the lines of there is beauty everywhere is relevant in this case. Absolutely. This is what is going to help you to open up, to change your perspective on life, to flip all these negative thoughts into positive thoughts. These are the chains that you must get rid of, that you must escape. Spirit is telling you at this time that you have already begun this process, but you have to stop resisting it because it's for your highest and greatest good. These are absolutely different from what you thought before, but understanding why you thought these things and why you saw the world in a particular way will allow you to work through it, to release them. Using your inner child and doing this all from a heart-centered space is definitely going to allow you to move beyond this. It's going to allow you to see things from a beautiful perspective instead of a negative perspective. Definitely the shamanic journey. Go within. You will find out what you need to know in this unknown place. You will be able to heal these long buried issues that have been in your mind. You're going to need courage to go through it. Absolutely. Courage. And reach out to family. Extend love to them, and they will extend love to you. They will hold your hand, metaphorically speaking, or even, you know, physically through these changes, through this shift in perspective. They will lend the ear. They will lend the shoulder. They are the ones that are going to help you through this. You can do the same with friends, which often are adopted family or chosen families. They are part of our spirit family. So reach out. They will help you through it. And that will definitely, with the effort, you will achieve it. You will achieve this complete and total change of yourself into something that is a better version of you you'll feel lighter for it. You'll feel happier, and you will be more fulfilled, because there is abundance on the other side. There is happiness on the other side. So definitely take that journey into the unknown. That is what Spirit is asking from you, and I think you're going to love what is on the other side. So that's all I've got for you today, Sagittarius. I hope you resonated with the reading, or at the very least with myself and my work. I am, as I didn't mention it before, I will mention it now. For those of you that are new, my name is Cynthia, and I am a Reiki master and a crystal healer, as well as a pagan mystic. And I am bringing all sorts of tools to the table to help you guys through your own spiritual path. So healing comes in many forms, and knowing what's lurking in the depths of our soul and our minds is always the first step in being able to heal things. So I usually take this approach of knowledge is power, and it gives you agency, and therefore providing these readings for you guys is my attempt to help you bring these things to light. And then I come in with Reiki and crystal healings to help you through these processes that are leading you to better places. So I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope that you've resonated with the reading or myself. Please consider subscribing, ringing the bell, giving a thumbs up, or writing a little message down below. I would greatly appreciate it. That will definitely help this channel grow, and so that more people can receive the positive energy that I'm trying to put out there, so that we grow together and we help each other out. So that being said, have a fantastic day. Have a fantastic weekend. The sun is shining. Hopefully it's shining where you are. Lots of love to you. Blessed be.